Triple H has cried more tears than Nia Jax at Subway when all that's left is a salad. Welcome back to Folk Wrestling. And it is 10 reasons why TKO should fire Triple H. This is in light of the recent monstrosities, the ratings, which will be a part of these reasons, but key thing to remember, this is why TKO should fire him. So it's not why I would fire him, even though I do factor that into some of the points, but TKO, baby. TKO. So let's get into it. Reason number 1, record low SmackDown rating, 933k. Now, if you want to hear us in greater detail, go into that. There's a video on the channel where we bash the hell out of Triple H and current WWE. But this is something that was unthinkable. Now, let's just call it spade a spade. I mean, this was literally unthinkable years ago. I mean, you couldn't have dreamed of SmackDown doing this rating. Now, obviously, on Fox Sport 1, when they first went to Fox, it did like 254,000. But again, I think that's still really bad. Can't really remember the exact ins and outs of that, but it's essentially like a channel I believe you have to hit like the red button for. So I understand why that was poor, but this is a normal SmackDown, folks. In 2020, well, I say it's normal. There's nothing normal about it. It's fucking shite. But the point is, normal airtime at Halloween. If it was good, people would watch it. There's no excuses. And if TKO want to make money, then it's with a better product. And with a better product, you get better ratings. And we're hitting record lows. And that's because of the product. And the guys that Triple H has got. Right? And that's going to bring us to reason number 2. He hasn't created 1 star. Not 1 star. And that's regardless, right, of what you think of Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns was created with McMahon. No two ways about it. And we all think on this channel that Roman Reigns is massively overrated, right? Cody Rhodes is not a star. A star doesn't bring in these viewerships, right? Facts. Gunther has been made a world champion on the Triple H's watch. Not a star. Jey Uso has been made a world champion. Not a star. Right? Damian Priest also made a world champion. Not a star. Countless other guys that have feuded for world titles or had prominent roles, not a star. There is not, I mean, who doesn't matter if it's a man, doesn't matter if it's a woman, who is a star? Stars make money. Stars bring in viewership, bring in demand, bring eyeballs to the product, create memorable moments, memorable matches. There's nothing. You got nothing, as the Nature Boy would say. Reason number 3. There isn't a single story. We went through this the other day. We scanned both Raw and SmackDown. Where are the stories? It's just guys and gals wrestling each other. Long match here, long match there. 50-50 booking. There's no stories attached to it. There is fucking nada. Honestly. See, throughout wrestling history, it's not like during every single year, every single feud has had a story, right? But the fact of the matter is this. The stuff that mattered had stories at the bare minimum. Now we don't even have one. Drew McIntyre jobbing out to Cody Rhodes ain't a story, right? What's happening on Raw ain't a story. I look at both mid-card belts, no stories. I look at both women belts, no stories. Tag belts, no. People that feud with nothing on the line, no belts, no stories. How the fuck do you not have one? One. Matches aren't stories, right? There's a reason why there's 933,000 people left, man. Because it's shite. Reason number 4. Making ticket prices unjustifiable. Right, now even if the product was fantastic, I still think the ticket prices are a joke, right? And like I said, this is 10 reasons why TKO should fire him. We have seen attendance dry up for these shows in the last few months and weeks, right? And with the ratings continue to go down, with the product continuing to get worse literally by the week, by the show, then they're going to make less money, TKO. And at that point, you have to question Triple H, because he's the guy running things. He's the chief content officer. He's the guy that takes credit for things when they're going well. So you've got to take the blame for when they're going wrong. And a lot's going wrong. And TKO's all about making money. And the fact of the matter is this. TKO would make more money with literally anybody else in charge. So I think Triple H's days are fucking numbered. And I can't wait till the guy's away, man. Cannot wait. Reason number 5, self-centered is Triple H. I honestly feel like most of these moments and stars and pay-per-views, title victories that people win, they are literally sacrificed for Triple H. It's like no one gets to bask in their own glory. And yeah, they're odd jobbers. Yeah, he's no created a star. Yeah, there's no memorable moments. But see, as soon as they win their titles or they get their moments, or their Mania moments or something, picture with Triple H, finger poke, oh, let me put the belt on you, let me put the ring on you, WrestleMania poster, I'm on it. All these other things, I'm on it. Hulk Hogan dies, I'll do a voiceover. Triple H just shoehorning his way into absolutely everything. Now, I'm not saying Triple H can't be on some things. Of course he can. But not everything. And he's pretty much on everything. Reason number 6. Record low Raw viewerships on Netflix. Netflix began, in my opinion, not with a good number. But, by God, they would take the numbers they were doing back in January every day of the week compared to this shit. It keeps hitting record lows. 2.3s are the lowest. It'll soon be under 2. And that's worldwide, by the way. That is unacceptable. I think some people forget SmackDown is on the USA Network, which is just the States, but Raw is worldwide. So take it as you will. But for me, if you were actually crunching the Netflix American numbers for Raw, it would be already under a mil. Would have to be. Would fucking have to be. Reason number 7. ESPN/Netflix will pull the plug. Right? They're big time deals, paying a lot of money. And if you're not making them money, they're going to pull the plug. And it just stems back to reason number 4 about making the ticket prices unjustifiable. You can have the ticket prices, right, as high as you fucking want. See, people are paying it, then that's why they're high. But see, when they don't pay it and you're losing money hand over fist, then that's what's going to happen. And it's the same with ESPN and Netflix. You're not putting on a good product, Triple H. So people aren't going to spend $30 a month on ESPN for one fucking pay-per-view that's shite. The arenas are emptying. People aren't even watching it on ESPN. And it's the same with Netflix. The viewership, they are shocking. They're going to pull the plug. Just like, Fox pulled the plug. Right? And again, that's not all Triple H's fault. McMahon's got to do blame with that as well. But at the same time, the best ratings on Fox came when McMahon was at charge. They're just continuing to go down. There's nothing even stagnant about it, man. If you look at like wrestling ratings throughout the past, like in the 90s, New Generation, they weren't that great. Attitude Era, boom. Coming out the Attitude Era, going down. But from the Ruthless Aggression Era right through to the early to mid 2010s, they were very consistent. They held. Some ratings were poor and some ratings were gash, right? No two ways about it. But for the most part, they held. For the last couple of years, it doesn't matter what company it is, the ratings are just on the downward spiral. It's almost like as we go further and further into the near future, wrestling is just, it's dying out. And see, unless no one is willing to change and bring it back to its glory days, it will fucking die. Like, literally, there's no comeback. We are at a breaking point for professional wrestling where it may never recover. I mean, I think we're already at that point. I don't see how we're going to... I mean, it's alright Russo talking about JCW, but it just doesn't have the reach. You would need Russo and a bunch of guys to go in and take over WWE with the backing and the history to make it work. Not some juggalo promotion. That's what we're dealing with here. Reason number 8, TKO is backing the wrong horses, and what happens when horses get sick? They get put down. And I tell you what, that entire backroom staff at WWE needs put out of its misery. The Paul Heymans, the Triple H's, the Bruce Pritchards, the Michael Hayeses, the Gregory Helmses, all these, Candice LeRae as a producer, Shawn Michaels, they all need gone. It needs a clean slate, right? And we've got people commenting, no, Fog, it's more than just moving a few wrestlers about. We know this. We've been saying this for fucking years. It's not just a case of, if we put him in the main event, things will be alright. It's fucked from top to bottom. You need to get rid. I'd release the entire roster. Fuck it. I don't even want to make excuses, right? Honestly, the only guy I'd probably keep is Cena. Because I'd be like, John, see these 4 dates you've got left, 3 or 4 dates? I'm going to make the most out of it. I'm going to try and fix this year you've had, because it's been pish. Reason number 9, they're burning money. TKO likes making money, not burning money. And with ticket sales the way they are going, they're not making anywhere near enough money. But again, I think they've realised with WWE is that It's dying, but they can make money out of it short term. And it looks like that term could already be up. And the final reason, I think this is the biggest reason for me, he can't fix it, and he won't fix it. Triple H is going to persist with what he's been doing. The ratings have been nosediving for years at this point, right? The product has been so fucking stale, and even though Raw keeps hitting record low ratings and SmackDown keeps hitting record low ratings, there is no sign of change. He talks about landscape changing. Nothing's changing, son. You're not doing anything. And see, when someone refuses to change, right? Doesn't matter if it's in sport, entertainment, or whatever. If you can't change as a human being or in your job, you tend to get replaced or forgotten about or whatever, or people fall out with you. And because the key thing to evolution, right, is a mystery, is change. Learn to adapt. Triple H has failed in a fucking monument. I cannot believe how bad it is, and I'm sick of talking about it. But everybody watching this video, even the fucking losers, the 933,000 people watching SmackDown, there is not one person that would do a worse job than Triple H, and I fucking mean that, because anything different would be better than the same old pish. Leave your thoughts down below. 10 reasons why TKO will need to fire Triple H. Should fire him. Call it what you want. Peace.